Hey, okay, so we are at a strange location today. We're at Ninoy's house. And the reason is this right here. So, today's gonna be a little different at the start because we have a couple things to do, and it's this here. I haven't done this yet, and we have a fireworks aisle one. So I wanted to do these on video. This is same as we've had for like a month now. But these two I'm pretty excited for. And it should only take a minute, so we'll do that during the start of the episode here. I also got my fortune sticks. We can collect these. Our moon laurel rabbit things. So when we're done doing these jump puzzles, we'll go through and look at... up here? We'll go through and... I don't need to move that, do I? Okay, this way. Oh, I haven't flown yet, so... First time outfit usage, super laggy. Yes, I will look at all my Eurekas, because
around, I always see Momo stepping
we
on
have
my
the
shadow.
new Eurekas that we just got from the new dungeon we unlocked, the Serpent Dungeon. So, I want to check them out. I haven't looked at them yet. I've just been farming them every day to hopefully have all of them. I assume there's only 3 new ones. Up this way. We're going over to, like, the Croker area again. Which is interesting. A lot of enemies on this one, too. Get out of here. And into the water. More enemies. This place is crazy. And we did get to stun them at least, which is good. But I was very surprised to see the firework aisles as one of the options for this. But I'm glad they're giving everyone a reason to go back there. And interesting. Oh, I didn't even need to break it? It just came through the box. That's strange. But yeah, this episode, whenever we're done this stuff here, probably do maybe a tiny bit of the story. Maybe figure out the shovel situation. Or not shovel, it was a hoe. Figure out what's going on with the hoe, and then that'll probably be it for this. I can also change my outfit. We can wear our little active mushroom outfit for this, because we're not in the Danshing Island right now. We don't need to have our outfit on. Oh! You spawned inside me. And up we go. Over... Oh! Very silly. Up to Ninoy's hideout, which we haven't been to in a very long time. A lot of the area around here I haven't explored in so long. I was wondering if we would ride on one of the cranes. I'm glad we actually are. Grab on, Momo. I'm not going to change your outfit, Momo. You can still be a panda. This is very steep. This is scarily steep. I'm not going to put on... Oh, did I actually miss one? That's funny. I'm not going to go back for it. I deserve to miss it. But I'll actually look forward now. We're going to have 39 out of 40 for this. Yeah, I'm not going to change your outfit, Momo, is what I was saying. But that is a silly reason to not finish this. And I'm not going to run through the whole thing again. I've had ones before. Oh. The Stellar Fishing Ground puzzle. There's 1 or 2 of these that I pretty consistently miss. So I ended with 39 out of 40 a few times doing the Stellar Fishing Ground. I think there's like a weird jump where there's one that's hard to see or something like that. But that's one down. And now, that's not the one I wanted. Let's go do the other one over here. Teleport. And then I'll check if there's anything new I can buy. I do have to check the Heart of Infinity as well, because I know I might actually have enough to get the final Sea of Stars outfit now. I don't know for sure, but I think I might. And I do like the outfit a lot. I've talked about it before. The galaxy and all that inside the bottom of the dress. It is a little hard for me to get myself to use it, just because I did very recently use the Sea of Stars as my event outfit during the previous update. I think it was. Oh, I have to be on top of this. I see. I haven't been here in so long. That's another thing that's going to lag my game, loading all of the assets for this place that it hasn't used in so long. Oh. Am I just supposed to go to the other bunny over there? I think so? And then jump to the bone, maybe? It is very convenient being able to float. I take it for granted that my life is just so much easier now. Okay, I have this equipped already. Because this is a thing you're required to use a lot. They really want you to have that outfit equipped still, because all the jump puzzles and everything all still use it. Oh. Can I? Oh, it's a bike. I was like, can I stand on that? That's fun.
Nikki, let's
Oh,
stay in the
it's all
shallow
like,
water.
that's crazy. They've got the super lights. Is that a boost pad too? This area has always been weird to me in the firework aisle. The offshore stuff. So this is a really good way to use it, because I think this land bridge has always been there. I wonder if they put it there for this express purpose. Or if there was something else planned for this that they just never used, because I don't remember it actually... Oh, that's funny. Oh, I was gonna say I'm alive right as I landed, and that is not true. Oh my goodness. I'm going backwards, aren't I? Please. Turn. And then this. And then this. Okay. That was a little confusing. Being respawned in a weird place. I have to stop after this jump, I think? Yes. Right up there is where I stop. And... oh my goodness. I was holding the S key. And it wasn't slowing down, so I had to just get off at full speed. That was a little scary. But yeah, this area, we only came here once. And it was... I think the first quest, we came here looking for something that was broken, I believe? We had to find pieces of it? It was something like that. It's been so long that I can't remember exactly the specifics of the Firework Isle quest for that. And up this way, I guess? Do I have to jump on this to get up? Or can I guess I can just fly over. Yeah, that works. I still, by the way, think Marquez Jr. is my favorite character in the game. I don't think anyone's topped him story-wise, which is pretty crazy. I obviously hope someone tops him eventually, just because better characters in the game is better for the game. But the Firework Isle always has a special place in my heart because of his story. The area itself I don't have too much attachment to, but it's literally just because of Marquez Jr. that I like this area. Oh, goodness. Up here? Oh, there we go. And over here. I don't believe I ever rode the carriage here. I think... is it that you have to go with someone? Is that why I never rode it? I almost fell just now. But I feel like I tried riding it by myself, and then it told me no. We should go check that before we leave today. Okay, I thought I missed some, but they were just hiding at the very top. Let us float on over here. Wait, I can use this here? Why can I use this here? Oh, I can use this here. I forgot. There is, over there, some pathways. On the top of the mountain is pathways as well for this outfit. I didn't have this outfit unlocked, I think, when I did the Firework Isles. Because I think I came here before I did Stonewood. That sounds right. But right there's the carriage, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to go over there real quick, and we're going to see if it lets us ride alone. And fall. I think it doesn't. That's what I remember. And then we can check all our stuff, and then I think we're good to go. I don't think there's anything else we really needed to finish event-wise. So these are pretty quick. Okay. Do you let me ride alone? Ride. Left. No need to invite. Wait a moment. Okay, it did let me. This is very silly. I'm wearing my, active outfit as well for it. I don't have my event outfit from the firework aisles anymore. Very cute. Dynamic moment enabled. I don't understand, but sure. Momo, you actually are the, like, horse rider guy. Hold on. Can I sit? Probably not, yeah. That's a silly pose to be doing. There we go, that makes more sense. How high are we going? They're going crazy over there on the little islands. I think that was the main fireworks show. Because that's the one we looked at the end of the Firework Isles event. From the bridge right there is where the event ended. So, I guess they have a tiny show over there I didn't know about. Maybe we shouldn't go directly towards the fireworks, everyone? Can we turn the other way and not... This is crazy. We're actually gonna get burned. We're, like, in the fireworks right now. This is not where you should be. I do not feel safe. Thank God I chose left seat. Because right seat's even more dangerous. Look at that, they're right next to us. Oh, never mind. Okay, I exploded. That one is like inches away from me. This is crazy. Yeah, I feel like I couldn't do this before. Maybe they changed it. Or maybe I just completely misunderstood the menu. I should have put on the firework ability outfit. That would have made sense for this. Because it does match. Oh, and now we're going through them again. They're so bright I can't even see the ground anymore. Like, I know we're right above the island and you can barely see the outline. But... Oh, there's one. Oh, it's that one, the super bright one. That yellow one is the one that actually taints the whole sky when it goes off. But yeah, it's so bright you can't see anything else. See, I didn't even know the island was that direction. That's how bright it was. We made like 8 loops around the fireworks, and now we're gonna go underwater. They're trying to drown me. Yeah, that was crazy. I wonder if this is the same firework show, like, that was in that scene. It probably is. I don't remember if there was different types of fireworks or not. Do I still have any fireworks? I should. I know I just said that we'll... Thank you for the ride, Ezek. I want to, really quick, go over to the launch tube and see if I have any special fireworks myself I can set off really quick. I haven't crafted any since we left. What do I have on me? Batwing firework. We'll do that. And now I need to do this. Do this. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go away for just a little bit. Sleepy. I haven't made your thing yet. Fireworks. Save. I don't remember how to do it. There we go. Oh, that is the Batwing. Oh, strange. It's centered on the camera like this. And those are... Oh, they're like the Sizzler ones. Okay, I do like those a lot. I should make more fireworks at some point. Because I thought we got... Yeah, like 5-star ones, the Batwing. We can craft them with our materials. They are expensive. But if I... put them in my Dig Pear Pal, I'll be able to actually make a decent amount of them. Anyway, though, let us do the Heart of Infinity first. You. So, I only have 3 things left that cost stuff. I have 180, so if all these cost 60, I'll actually be done. Oh, it looks like it is true. That's crazy. I'm actually done the Sea of Stars shard now? Because these should just be money, right? 2%, sure. Thank you. And you are Touch the Star, so we'll have to look for that one in the camera. And that should be it. 100% completed shard for the first time ever. That is very good. It is also sad that my wish field shard is, like, not even half. Because I'm missing all this locked stuff. There's so much stuff I haven't unlocked yet. But that was funny that I had exactly the right amount today. I haven't done my dailies yet, so if I missed it by a couple, I could have gotten it. Give me that. I need you in case I want to do more fireworks. So, let's check the shop as well. So I wanted to get this so I can look at it so I know when other people are wearing it. That is the piece I thought it is. So I saw a couple people with it, and I wasn't quite sure that it was correct, but now we know that this is the piece. So when I see it, I know where it came from. And I'll get the solo ones first because it's more useful for me. I haven't been doing multiplayer lately. I keep getting the multiplayer pop-ups for the invites, but it's always when I'm recording. And I'm still, like I mentioned last time, scared to join because I have so many lag problems. I don't want to join them and then we go to explore together and I'm just lagging everywhere and I can't properly run around with them. Because that was a big issue I had last time too. When we did the big, like 5 to 6 multiplayer where all of us were just hanging around taking pictures together, I was really laggy that day. So I felt really bad. And then also that episode was like social explosion where I didn't know what to do. But I think we're ready to get back to the event. Because there's nothing here that's super time limited. I think when this ends in 9 days, that's when the 4 stars are going to come out. Because when this ends in 9 days is normally when Allison comes. And she normally comes with 4 stars. So, that is just this stuff. Cute. Interesting. Is another one we have to look out for. People will have this outfit now because the event's been going on for a while. Little fan there. Ooh. That's a nice, like, chest brooch. I tend to not like a lot of the chest brooches. Interesting. I need to see what the actual bottom piece alone looks like here without the top, because people probably have worn this, and I forgot what it was. I'm thinking there was an outfit the other day that's in the shop, but it's used in the shop, I should say. And this might be it. So let me show you what I mean. We were trying to figure out where a girl got her outfit, and I think it was in here? No. It was one of these where you can... Maybe it was this outfit. Where I don't know where you get this outfit, I only know that this gives the accessories. But that looks different. The one with the belt is not what this here is. So let's see what that bottom piece looks like by itself. That's the top. Here it is. Okay, so it's just skirt, it's got the 2 long things, and it's got fans on it. So if we see people with all this type stuff, we'll know that's where it comes from. That doesn't matter, that doesn't matter, this shouldn't matter, I'll just do these 4 at the very end. This is... not anything yet. Enter the landscape paintings and uncover the hidden worlds within. Well, that's something at the end. And this, I should have looked up what the name of this game is. I think I called it Go last time, but I still don't know. There's one more boat we haven't ridden. And that's that. Okay. Nothing we have to worry about. We can just continue with the main quest. Let's throw our outfit back on. There you are. And... oh, never mind. One thing I forgot. We have to do this. We have to craft you. We finally got all the pieces for this outfit, and oh my god, is it cute. So... evolution. 4 star. What do you take? Are you going to steal all of my calm thoughts? Starry thoughts. I don't know where I get that, but here you go. I will just do it. Very nice. Interesting hair, very pink. Luminous prisms can be unlocked pallets for 4-star pieces. I don't know why I got that, but messy pink, pinkish purple, honestly. Very nice, very nice. Now I think that's everything. I guess I'll set a new thing as my search for crafting. Because that's just something I can do in the background when I remember, is change around my dig parapal for stuff. This is cute. I'd like to have this. Let's set that as the goal. And I'll have to remember now to get some scarf worms, and I can craft that. That's an easy one. Okay. Now I think we're finally ready. After a lot of delays. It did only take like 20 minutes, but still. Sorrows beneath the Inuan. Where's the teleport to this? Probably this one. Not a great spot. It's in the middle of 3 teleporters. And we have to remember that the area just west of this teleporter, we decided not to explore because the episode was getting pretty long last time. So, let me think. Last episode ended. The wives came, yelled at their husbands, told them, stop messing around, we don't even know what's going on, why are you guys fighting? And now we have to investigate. But I don't remember if there was a specific thing we said we would do first or not. Or if we just said, like, hey, we'll investigate.
Whoa, just like the raft from before. This hole looks like it came out of a painting.
What number do I have my outfit on? There we go.
Maybe I can use my dancing ability to restore it.
Chinese paintings created with ink brush, something like that.
Auntie Taiping, I tried restoring the hoe. Can you take a look? Does it belong to Uncle Go?
That's it, without a doubt. You've become quite impressive, Nikki. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Actually, I wanted to ask, before the hoe changed, did anything strange happen?
Nothing I can think of. It changed overnight. When morning came, it looked completely different.
Was it sitting outside? Probably. It's possible it was under, like, this, like a shed type thing, but I don't see anything else. So it probably was just out here.
Just like before, this turning into ink thing happens with no warning. Miss Sui and I tried to find a pattern before, but nothing.
Hello, Mr. Cat.
At least we know Uncle Jean's hoe and Uncle Go's inked hoe aren't the same hoe.
I wasn't under the impression that he thought that. I thought this hoe was destroyed by the, like, ink problem. And the other guy just took a different hoe. I wasn't under the impression it was the same hoe in their mind. I thought it was like, hey, my hoe's broken, so I'm going to take a different hoe from you. Maybe I misunderstood the original speech they were having.
So then, where did Uncle Jin's hoe come from? All these mix-ups are making my head spin.
Yeah, that is what they're implying, right? So, Uncle Go, his hoe, got messed up. Then Uncle Jin had a hoe appear in his house. And Go said it was his hoe. But did he think the inked hoe was the one he had? Do they only own one hoe? I figured it was just like he took one from his shed or something. Either way, it's a solved problem with this now.
No idea. Usually things will go missing, but this is the first time that something's just appeared out of nowhere.
Since Uncle Jean said he found the hoe at his house, why don't we go check it out? Maybe we'll spot something useful.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess I misunderstood the fight they were having exactly. Because I thought it was just that he was taking one of his hoes. And that's obviously a big problem. I didn't know the guy had one hoe. What is everyone in the field using?
You-
Wow, you are fast.
Looks like someone's home after all.
It's Miss Zien. Perfect.
Zien.
Maybe she can tell us more. Miss Zien, it's rare to catch you at home. Are you off today?
Yes, you could say that. Speaking of rare, it's not every day I see you and artist Nikki together. What brings you two here?
Uncle Jean told us he found an extra hoe in the house this morning. You didn't happen to buy it, did you?
No, it wasn't me. And I don't think my mother bought it either.
Weird. How could it have just popped in out of thin air?
Nikki, did you say my father and Uncle Go got into another fight?
You were there.
It was just a misunderstanding. Uncle Go smelled flowers on that hoe and assumed he stole it. That's how it all started.
Is that the... Do you just look very similar to your mother? I swear you were the woman. You were his wife. But if that was your father... Is that your mother and you actually just look the same? Okay, I had you mistaken for someone else too. I'm apparently messing up everything.
But we already restored the hoe, which proves your father didn't take anything. Once we get to the bottom of this,
not really.
we'll clear things up between them.
Those two.
I understand your concern. The grudge between Uncle Go and your father didn't start yesterday. For them, making peace won't be easy.
But what I don't get is, my father actually respects him.
Huh? Really? That's not the vibe I got at all.
You don't know this, but every time I buy one of Uncle Go's Jungbao, even if Dad grumbles and sneezes, he still asks to take a closer look. He just can't swallow his pride. The moment he runs into Uncle Go, he gets all wound up and says awful things. And Uncle Go's no better. We've tried talking to them over and over, but nothing ever changes. My mother says they were sworn enemies in a past life, and honestly, I believe her.
Harboring ill will in a past life will haunt the present one. Grudges form easily but are hard to resolve. Going from that to harmony is even harder.
You can get over things easily.
I still believe that even if they were enemies in a past life, this life is a brand new start. Who knows what might change given the right chance?
New possibilities. Easier said than done.
Maybe what they really need is the right moment. When that time comes, maybe they'll finally sit down and talk things out.
The right moment. Thank you, Nikki. As for my father and Uncle Go, I'll keep thinking about it.
No need to thank us. But now we're back to square one. Where do we go from here?
That hoe couldn't have really appeared out of thin air, right?
I have a hunch. There should be one other person who knows where it came from.
Do you mean...
Well, we know he used it and he doesn't know where it came from. It was in the house. So doesn't it have to be this by process of elimination?
the hoe seller? The person who sold the hose would definitely know where it came from and where it was heading.
Exactly. If I remember correctly, the only person in the village who deals in farming tools is Wu Dalang. When it's daytime, we could go ask him at his stall.
Wu Dalong.
Good idea. Nikki, when it's daytime, let's go to Wu Dalang's stall to look for it.
Easy enough. I want to go see your mother real quick, Jean. Sun Shao Shan. Okay, you were the woman, I think. You had the same hairstyle as your daughter, so I got confused. I'm sorry about that. I remember your name. So. Now... Oh, he's right over here. He's not actually in, like, the village. He's still in the fields. Makes things easier for me. Oh, this is where the kites are? I never did, actually see where they were tied down. Interesting. Yeah, they're just... I guess they really trust the knot. Because they could just, like, slip up There's nothing thicker at the top for it. But I'm very bad at tying knots. I can't have that level of trust in myself. Allow me to buy your tools, please.
The sun is warm and the fields grow long. Scythes, hoes, and sickles for the price of a song. Need a tool? Don't dare stall. Old Dalong has it all. Oh, if it isn't Miss Bai and artist Nikki. A sight for sore eyes. If it's a farming tool you're after, I'll find the perfect one for you.
I'll take a scythe. I think it'd be cool. Maybe I can do like some edgy outfit with it as posing. I don't think I need a hoe though. I don't have many like full farmer outfits. Prices.
I like your sales pitch. I'm almost tempted to buy something. How much bling for a hoe?
Nikki, we're not here for a shopping spree. Focus on the task at hand.
I think I have like 10 million bling right now. I can afford to throw some bling at this guy to have a free tool. Come on, Momo.
I just got swept up in the moment. Mr. Wu, we're here to ask you about a hoe.
Oh, I was wondering why you two were here. I thought our little artist might be interested in some farming tools for her paintings. Well, you've come to the right place. I know exactly who's bought them, who's broken them, who's mended them, and who's lost them in the village. Just ask Dalang.
Classic Mr. Wu. We actually want to ask, has anyone recently bought a hoe?
A hoe? Well, the only person to buy one lately was that young lad Dulan Hui. Wait, actually he came twice.
Dulan Hui.
About a week ago. He said the hoe he bought from me was working so well, he wanted another one just like it. I looked for ages and dug up the last one. Then a few days later, he came back for another one. I had to tell him he'd have to wait for me to make a whole new one.
Dulan Hui. Wait, isn't that Uncle Go's son?
What? Oh, wow. This is getting confusing now.
Let me think. So, Go is the one who lost the hoe, isn't he? About a week ago. Okay. So, Go's son came twice. A previous time, so a third time he came, he got a hoe. He came back the second to last time and got one that was similar to it. And he was able to find one for him. The final one he had. He came back again a few days later, which is the final, the third, or in the way they're speaking, the second time he came. And asked for one, but he didn't have it. He'd have to make a new one. So, what do I think happened? So Go had his turn to the ink. His was the one who got turned, I think. I might have the two mixed up, but I'm pretty sure Go was the one who had his hoe turn, like, lose its color. He found out the other guy had the floral scented hoe, which was one he owned, but not the one that lost the ink. No, that's... Go had his turn to ink, and then the next day found in his house a new one that was floral scented. Is it that his son went to the shop trying to find another of the same type of hoe, and when the shop didn't have it, he remembered that he had seen someone else with that hoe, and then his son stole it? Is that possible? A lot of the confusion comes from me not remembering exactly the order of events originally, which is a problem because I did this right at the last of last episode. Like, the last thing I did. I wanted this to be the start of this episode, starting this quest, but because Miss Bai was with me, I chucked it onto the end of last one, so now there's been a couple days break and I forgot everything. But that's my careful
If it were
guess.
someone else, it wouldn't be a big deal. But since it's Uncle Go's son, I can't help but feel that the hoe at Uncle Jin's place is the same one Lan Hui bought.
Okay. So Jean... Yes, because we just talked to Jean's daughter. So, Uncle Go had the hoe that transformed into, like, the ink stuff. And he also had a hoe stolen by Uncle Jean. So, did he just actually get bodied? I thought it was 1 in 1, like they each had one problem happen. But maybe, like, the world just hates him, I guess?
Well then, it looks like we'll need to ask Du Lan Hui a few more questions. I just don't know if he's at home or at the stall.
Oh, I actually ran into him earlier, in the woods by Uncle Jin's place. He was pacing around all alone, brows furrowed. No idea what he was worried about.
Thanks, Mr. Wu. We'll head there now.
Okay, yeah, I feel bad that I got the initial stuff all confused in this quest because I waited too long in between starting it and finishing it, which is unfortunate. There's a Wimjade somewhere. Oh! Let's grab that because it's not too far out of the way. We will have to fight the monsters, probably. How many are you? 1, 2, 3, 4... decent chunk. I'll ult for that. Because I think a couple have shields. I don't actually know their movesets yet. Because these are all the new monsters. I know they have, like, some jump attacks. Some of them try to make space and some jump straight at you. Wow, I actually missed you? Were you too far down? I did see the other chest just now. You're not a chest. You're a monster. What? That's a little scary. I'm gonna wait a second for my ult to come back. And what is that? There's a box over there. Can I hit you at max range before you see me? Where is my range indicator? I think I'm close enough there. It's just not locking because I think I'm too high up. I don't want you to hit me. I'll go all the way down even. This is scary. What are you? Can you leave, please? I'm definitely in range of you. What in the world are you? Investigate. You're the boss! Okay, how do I tell which one I'm supposed to hit? I don't know why white was correct there. That's the problem. Okay. He raised his right, that's why I did that. He just raised his right again. His face changed. I saw his face change. His face is white. I'm pretty sure that I saw his face change.
That's not working. Could his weakness be the...
Especially because
the mask?
his mask disappears when you, knock him down. I think it's the color of his mask. So the next time we fight him, because I assume he's going to be all over this island, the next time we fight him, I will have to pay very close attention to that. Are you going to go down in the water, really? I move so slowly in my wings, though. Oh, goodness. You little trickster. I see you. All of that is stuff I have to, paint, isn't it? No, it's only the one over there. It's just you. Oh. I actually called him before clicking that. I really can't tell what is and isn't painted. I have a really hard time with that. Okay, now I think we're ready to go see him. Oh, I have to pet you. I'm sorry. Another distraction. But yeah, during the initial boss fight, I couldn't tell how to determine colors. I guessed it was clothing or face or something. Oh, I forgot how cute that is. It's so cute. Please add housing and let me have one of the fan birds in my housing area so I can just hug them all day, every day. And what are you? Little umbrella area. Okay, this is a crazy spot. Is this gonna be like the end of the quest here or something? How many sitting poses do I have that work for this? That's probably my best one. I think that is the best. Something like that, maybe? I want my hand to not be fully shown that it's not touching something. Like this. I do hear, like, some type of small animal somewhere. Where are you, little animal? I don't know what that sound is. Strange. Okay. I want the mountains. I wish this tree was a little more left. Pot's not bad to have in the shot. I don't want to be as in. Yeah, I have to figure out what's making that noise. It's so weird. Something like this, maybe? I do want to be out more. No, a little bit. Maybe I should only focus on highlighting this mountain, not both. Something like that. This is a little hard. Momo is off somewhere, and I can't control him. No. Let's try this. And let's fully zoom in. Okay, that's a little better. And then I wait for Nikki's breath to put her hand all the way down. I think that is where I want to be. Took me a little bit. I can go up slightly. And then camera here. And then still breath down, my hand touches. Okay, I think that works. So let me get all the way down like that. And then I can look down a little more. There. Okay, and I want to get those birds in the shot too, hopefully. Hopefully they loop around. I do like that color. It kind of smears up the back of that, which I'm not a fan of. But it does make everything else pop up in the front of the shot, so I think I'll go with that, actually. Now. We can use a little more vignette here. I don't want to mess with too much of this stuff. Ooh, I maybe do turn the contrast down a tiny bit. And let me see how the highlights are going here. I don't want to mess with that. Shadows. Maybe slightly down. Let's hit like that. Don't want to rotate. I want as much detail in the mountain as I can. No collectibles just in case. No NPCs just in case. That's pretty good. Okay, now I think I just sit here until a lot of birds go by. I think that's all I do. So, we might be waiting for a minute. They're a little high. I think there was a pack of like 4. That's the pack I want to wait for, assuming that they are the same birds rotating. There's been a pretty constant supply, so I think we're good to sit here for just another minute and see. Definitely because I lowered the angle of the shot, I'm looking a lot further down. Some of the birds will be cut off, but right there I think is what I want. Okay, pretty good. I'm happy with that. Cute. Okay, I need to figure out what is making this noise. It's down here? Hold on, let me just listen. Where are you? It's not Momo. I'm going crazy. It makes me think of like a Korok from Breath of the Wild. That's the kind of impression I'm getting from it. They're called Koroks, right? The little leaf buddies. Is it... Are you underneath the thing? I am so confused. It sounds like you're in the pot. Are you in the pot? Maybe this is a lore area? I think it is in the pot. Let me put a marker here. I think we're going to come back to this exact bench at the end of the quest. And, that's how you mark. Puzzle. Pot living. How do you spell Korok? I have no idea. I'm just going to put that, and that's going to be my guess. I think there's a animal living here. It's you! Oh my goodness. You were so hard to see, you little trickster. What are you drinking? Some tea? Little cutie. I know your voice now, though, and you basically are the Koroks. I should stop saying that word because it might not be correct, and I've just called them the wrong thing. I think it's Korok. Okay, I can remove that marker. Now I know from now on, I'll never forget that sound again. So I'll be able to tell when they're in the area. That was very silly. You're called floaties in this game.
Xian, you won't believe. The other day, I went around the mountain to try and find a way up. I didn't find a path, but I did spot a white figure floating by. It was...
I've told you, the backside of the mountain is dangerous these days. Why would you go there alone again?
I clicked just too fast. It was so mysterious is what he said.
I was just passing by and couldn't resist. Huh? Nikki and Miss Bai? Fancy running into you here.
Lanhui, you... Why are you with Miss Zian?
I was just... Oh, I heard my dad and Uncle Zin arguing again, but I wasn't there when it started, so I came to ask Miss Zian.
So, what brings you here this time?
Let's be a little more tactful because I made the soft accusation, or the soft guess, whatever the wording was earlier, because I'm still a little confused. I don't think there's any value in him stealing the hoe and attempting to pretend he didn't. So I'm not sure what the motivation would be. Because if it was like a used hoe, that's how the guy knew it was stolen, is because it had floral scents. So I don't know. I feel like there has to be some type of weird reason that's wrong, but makes at least some sense. So I don't want to be direct and then ruin his relationship with Xian over it.
So, about that hoe. Lan Hui, we asked Mr. Wu. Somebody bought a hoe from him recently. That was you, right?
Oh no, I forgot about him. Well, that's... actually...
It seems I can't hide it anymore. Nikki, Miss Bai, I'm sorry. Earlier, I lied.
So it was you that, gave your father the hoe? So what would be the thing? So, you bought a new hoe to give to your father as a gift because you really liked the one you had. So you tried to get another copy of it because you thought it was a really good hoe. You wanted to give him the new one, but he already had a hoe he liked. So you took the hoe from him and gave it to your girlfriend so that she could just give it to her father because her father's also a farmer, he'd be able to use it. I think that's what happened.
You guessed right. After hearing that our hoe was broken, Lan Hui went and bought us a new one. I didn't dare tell my parents. I brought it home quietly and hid it somewhere no one would notice. But before I could come up with an excuse, my father found it. And, well, you know the rest.
I see. No wonder you kept quiet. With Uncle Jin's temper, if he found out the hoe came from Lan Hui.
We thought the same. But in the end, it just led to yet another argument, and Sion had to go out of her way to help me cover it up. It all went so wrong.
But it wasn't the new hoe, right? It was an old one, I think, that you gave him. Because it had the floral scent.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Lan Hui. But now that things have come this far, I think it's time we tell Uncle Go and Uncle Jin the truth.
You're right, of course. But what Ziyan and I are worried about is how to tell them while also keeping them calm.
Well, me and Miss Bai can yell at them. And then we'll bring the wives as well. So there's 4 women to yell at them.
Don't worry. How about you just start by telling us how the bad blood between your fathers started?
Yes. If we can figure out the root of the problem, maybe we can actually fix it.
Really, it's all just a bunch of small misunderstandings. When we first moved here, my dad gave Uncle Jin a xiangbao as a gift. Nobody knew it would make him sneeze for over a week. It only cleared up thanks to Miss Xiao, the healer.
Xiaobao is... Ooh, is that the one that's the stick with the circle in the end that's part of the Inuan festival? Or is Xiaobao something else? Because it wasn't a flower of any kind. So I'm forgetting what exactly a Xiaobao is. Shangbao.
Also, my father
Xiaobao.
does swimming
Shanbao.
exercises early in the morning. Most folks don't mind. Some even like waking up to it. But Uncle Go couldn't sleep through it. He even thought my dad was doing it to get back at him.
It's a little off for your father. Depending on how early. They're both farmers, so they're probably waking up similar times. Unless your father's getting up at like 2 a.m. to sing. He can just wait until a little later in the day to sing.
Then later, my father planted flowers that attracted bugs, which stung Uncle Jin.
Another time, my father got so wrapped up in singing with his friends that he accidentally trampled Uncle Go's flowers.
As long as he told him what happened, apologized, and did something to try to make up for it, whether it was replanting the flowers, paying him back for it, whatever was reasonable.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is making me start to sweat.
Yeah, it's a bunch of little misunderstandings that snowballed into a big grudge. But I remember Ziyan once saying that Uncle Jin actually likes the xiangbao Uncle Go made.
He does, but Uncle Jin's too proud to admit it. He's never even stepped foot in our shop. Honestly, though, my father's the same. It's frustrating.
Let's just force him to say everything, and then it works.
Huh. Hearing all this, I have an idea. I think this may be exactly what's needed to help them finally make peace.
Do you mean, while telling the truth about the hoe, we should use it as an opportunity to help them see how they really feel about each other?
Careful. They're gonna leave their wives and go marry.
Exactly. Both of them have been too proud to back down, and they both believe the other is wrong. So why not use this to move things along? We reveal the truth about the hoe and clear up the old misunderstandings too.
Nikki's right. I want to try one more time, not just for me and Ziyan, but for my father and Uncle Jin. I want them to become real friends.
Me too, but just in case something goes wrong, maybe we should tell just one of them first and see how they react. If it doesn't go well, we might still have a chance to fix things.
I don't think I necessarily agree with that. I think you should just tell them both at the same time. You could do it separately, like you could separate them and tell them and tell them. But I think... because if you tell them when they're together in a group, they might lash out instantly. But if you just tell one of them, then it creates like a power dynamic that might make their relationship worse. Because he has information the other doesn't about the other's personal feelings.
I think Miss Ziyan is right. In that case, Nikki, who do you think we should tell first?
I don't agree with this, but let me think back to the initial conversation, because I remember I did have problems with both of them, but one, I believe, was worse. Was it Jean? 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 I think it's like that, is how you pronounce it exactly. I remember saying Uncle Go shouldn't have used the hoe without asking his wife and daughter. That was a big mistake from him. You shouldn't just assume something in the house is yours. Uncle Jean? His problem was his overall attitude and aggressiveness. I think he was really pushing and didn't allow for explanations and dialogue to happen. I think that was my problem with him. So he might have a worse personality to accept information. So I think I'd rather talk to Uncle Go first. Yeah.
Let's tell Uncle Go first. After all, he was the one who wrongly accused Uncle Jean this time.
Never mind, I had them backwards.
All right. And I'll talk to my father. Either way, come to my place tomorrow at noon, and I'll update you.
Honestly, I'll take it. But I did have their names backwards again. Again, it's another problem. Yes, because Jean was the one who had the hoe. I just literally said their names backwards. So if you go back 2 minutes, just swap the names for everything I said. That was my feelings. So I think Uncle Jean was the one I should have talked to here. Because I think Uncle Go is too emotional and wasn't listening. Okay. Man, I got everything confused this quest. That was a disaster.
Whoa, look at the crowd. See? Everyone else showed up on time while you were still at home dilly-dallying.
Oh no, what's happening?
I did not. Besides, what could that loudmouth even have to say? Anyway, since we're all here, Gordo, if you've got something to say, spit it out.
I do like these two.
This time, I misunderstood and wrongly accused you. I'm sorry.
Okay, this is after we talked to him. Okay, I understand now. It seems... Okay, I think I'm glad I ended up choosing this option, because I think it worked out. Because if he did accept the information, I think this apology is more meaningful than the other one. Although I still think Jean messed up really bad by using the hoe without asking. I think that was the biggest problem out of everything. I just thought Go would have a more headstrong personality than apparently he does. Oh, I can't click. Where'd my mouse go?
Also, here's this Shangbao as an apology. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
My father's always felt bad about the Xiangbao he gave you. He's been wanting to apologize, and this one is specially made by him. It's fully sneeze-proof.
My mouse is gone, so I can't click normally. Here's this Shangbao as an apology. Don't worry, this one won't make you sneeze.
Also, here's this Shangbao as an apology.
I still don't really know what a Shangbao is.
You talk too much.
Yeah, my mouse is back. I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Between the apology and the gift, now I'm not sure what to say.
You do look very similar to your mother. I'm sorry about confusing you two earlier, but that's why.
All right, okay. It's not a big deal. And if we're being honest, I owe you an apology too. You see, it's my habit to warm up my voice in the morning. I didn't know you had to care for the flowers at night, and I wound up disturbing your sleep. That's my fault.
Oh, interesting. Flowers you have to do stuff to at night? I'm sure they exist, but that's very strange.
Uncle Go, after that, my father moved his singing further away, just so he wouldn't disturb your rest again.
Ah, my girl! Why are you selling your old man out like that?
Nikki, Miss Bai, thanks so much for your help. If it wasn't for you, Xion and I might have really given up this time.
And you really ought to thank them properly. And if you're gonna see Ziyen, do it with your head held high. She's a wonderful girl and you better treat her right. If you don't, forget Uncle Jin. I'll be the one to set you straight.
Give it a rest. Lan Hui is way more reliable than you ever were.
So you two already knew about me and Xion?
Stop giggling.
Hate turned into fate. It really happened.
It's a really good thing. Miss Bai, aren't you happy?
Of course I'm happy. It's just... I always thought changing a yin yuan was like rowing against the current, requiring tremendous effort and sacrifice. I never expected it could be resolved so smoothly.
I do have a lot of philosophical differences with Ms. Bai. She's really stuck on this stuff, and she has been since the beginning. The talk of problems carrying over into other lives, relationships ending when a person dies, things like that. She has a very, very far away from me ideology.
Each yin yuan has its own rhythm, and new connections always bring unexpected changes. Sometimes, without us even noticing, the threads that seemed broken are quietly mended.
Maybe you're right.
Investigate all the strange happenings in the village. Xiaoji dissolving into ink in the rainstorm was truly shocking.
But things that turn to ink don't seem to be caused by the strange rain. There are still many questions we can't answer. Miss Bai, let's head to the small bridge behind the village and meet up with Miss Sui. Maybe she's found other clues.
Okay, so, like I was saying earlier, I'm really sad I messed up so hard at the beginning of this quest. We did one cutscene right here at the end of last episode, and I had to do it because Miss Bai was following me, and I didn't want her to be like stuck for days following me around. And because of that, I got all the names mixed up. I mistake daughter for her mother. I was constantly jumping back and forth on who had the hoe, who didn't have the hoe. It was a disaster, but I really liked this quest. I mentioned before, maybe I didn't mention it in the episode, maybe I said it in the description. I really like the detective feel so far for this event. Last event was very historical. We were just kind of finding evidence to help with conclusions about past events. And that was fun. I do like history stuff, so that was nice. And this one's more like a detective thing where we're kind of trying to build up clues. And I do like that. I like the stuff with the Long being sent away, trying to figure out why that's happening. All the different clues that point in different directions for the rain, whether it is or isn't the rain doing it. We have evidence in some directions and others. This quest wasn't really about that. It was just a side quest. We saw the hoe, and that was pretty much it. Like, everything that happened was just a side quest. It didn't actually have to do with the main story, and maybe that's why I like it. I'm trying to think. We've only done like 1 or 2 quests in the area, but that definitely was my favorite out of everything we've done here in the Danxing Island, was this quest about the hoe and the family. I think part of that for sure is definitely that I really like the 2 guys. Not just because I think they're attractive, but also just I like their personalities a lot. Like, obviously, like I've kind of made it clear in the series my type, talking about Komenda nonstop, and they're not quite Komenda, but I mean, like, come on. We will look at this also real quick. Oh. Is this the ability outfit? Top? That's definitely the mouthpiece from the banner. This is a good location for photos. Let me actually... Yeah. It looks pretty sparse when you're walking around like this looking down, but it looks really nice here. She got really good angle on that. That's a really good photo. And I didn't think of taking photos here because it looks so sparse. But because you did a really good job with the framing, you did a really good job making that photo look good. I wouldn't have thought to take one here. So you do have the backpack. I couldn't tell from the photo. This is not... No, this is the headpiece you get from the event we just looked at, that I just got. The event right here. It is this headpiece, I believe. That, I think, is the painting outfit. It looks like that might be the upgraded version, because the chest symbol is slightly different, but similar. The outerwear is not... Is it the same? No, it is the same, because look, this here. Yeah, so this is the painting outfit with the different headpiece. This is the eyes from the Fox Girl banner, is it not? You? It is. So you have this mask, these eyes, this outfit with no headband, and the fan-designed hairpiece, and then the backpack from... Is that also Banner? It's not, right? It is! That is from that. Interesting. Very cute. And very good photo opportunity. But okay. Now we're ready to go. I am going to, hopefully next time, get right into the story. Because I got a lot of stuff done today in, like, outside of event. And I think we're good to go for a while. There shouldn't be anything else, because I think I have 5 days. I said a while. Let's just do this. I did this last time too, where I think I like half-ended the episode multiple times. This should only take like 3 minutes. It'll be really fast, because I was going to say, I can trust myself to do this in the next 5 days, but can I really? I don't know. Put on my test outfit, just in case it gets overwritten, because it literally did last time we did this. And I will give my normal speech. The recommend button, the only time I use it in the game is during Mirror Crown. I do not do it any other time. And technically I could skip Mirror Crown in episodes. If it was longer, I would. The reason I still do it on video is just because I think it's fun to see how many stars I get. And it makes it so I don't forget to talk about it. Because if I did it on my own and I was like, oh, I got 20 stars this time, I'd like to say on video, hey, I got 20 stars this time. And I'd probably forget. And because it takes less than 5 minutes, I'm not exactly worried about it. If it was like a 20-minute thing, I'd probably just do it on my own time. This is a really cute outfit. This is a great combo. I really like all the water stuff with that. I wish I took a picture just then. I was like moving my hand towards the thing. I have to remember in my head just to come back and watch this video again to see that outfit for some inspiration. I really liked the water-themed stuff with that super pale light. So that might be... I don't know. Because I'm thinking I can do something similar to that for my sleep outfit. But I don't exactly want water theme for my sleep outfit. We didn't look at the Eurekas. I'm so sorry. We have to do that this episode too. Oh my goodness. I'm actually adding like 15 minutes on the end here when I thought I was done. I was supposed to do that earlier right after I finished the carriage, but I got distracted by the carriage. So this was an all-over-the-place episode. I feel like lately I haven't been having as much trouble with that, but I definitely messed it up this time. This time was like non-stop all over the place. And I don't blame being like mentally like zweh on me forgetting about I almost had the same outfit. I don't blame me being a bit off mentally on all the forgetting about the event stuff, the quest. I think all the details missing for that was just because I waited too long. It's actually been like 3 or 4 days I missed a star finally. Oh, Linlong Empire stuff too. Yeah, I think it's been like 3 or 4 days since I recorded. So it was the longest break I think I've taken since this event started. Which is also why, I don't know if we've had described or seen physically a Shangbao. But I don't remember what they are. And I don't want to Google it because it's probably a real thing. But on the off chance that it's... Ooh, that was close. Wow. Nope, I didn't get it. I got a great... Was I 4 off? That's a disaster. I still unlocked the next one, though. I think you only have to get 1 star to unlock the next. Soaring Long is the thing. A glowed-up, cool Linlong Empire outfit. Yeah, this is not happening. But, yeah, it's... I think the longest break I've taken between episodes was this time. Honestly, closer than I thought. And was that the final one? Because that was probably the 5-star requirement. Congratulations. Take the final step and earn the highest honor. Oh, now we're on the last one. Past Inuan. Interesting. Sexy Linlong. Okay, so... Sexy must be the Fox outfit? Did they put... No, they probably didn't put both of them in the same one. The last Linlong one was probably the 4-star, and this is the 5-star Fox, is probably sexy. We can check that. And this, oh my god. A big part of it is the very dark hair. This outfit right here is so good, though. So we have a couple things to look at. Did I only get 19 stars? Really? Let me exit the arena real quick. There's no way I got 19. I feel like I missed 5 stars total. Mirror Crown. I got 17 stars? Is that the worst I've ever done at Mirror Crown? I feel like even early Mirror Crowns I did better than that. That's crazy. And the store hasn't still restocked. Okay, let's look at the Eurekas and then we're all done. So. Finding them is actually kind of hard because sorting by recent does weird things. We can look at our moon stuff first. Let me put all 3 on. There are 3 stars, but that's fine. Oh! Interesting. I don't know what this flower is. Does it say in here? Eureka that decorates the head, moonlit, flitters down through the branches, illuminating flowers and fluffy ears of a moon watcher. I mentioned I didn't know if it was the Year of the Rabbit or not. I didn't check that either. You're a rabbit flower. And this is just petals. I do like the asymmetry for the Eureka. A lot of the hand Eurekas, I feel, are pretty symmetrical. Do I have any that are... That's one that's not. Oh, I think I might have just saw... Did a bird appear over here? No, just a heart does. Okay. Yeah, I think most are symmetrical, so interesting to not have the symmetry there. And for the feet... Okay, I really like ones that are not too poppy. So the fireworks are pretty crazy. This would be very fun to put on when you're wearing the firework outfit we were wearing earlier. And it also is the same thing where it's a 2D firework texture that can't turn, so it's always facing the screen, just like the other fireworks in the game. So it does create kind of a weird effect if you're moving. But this is really cute. I love these little bunnies. Because we have the 3-star down here, do we not? I think there is a... Oh, I'm in the wrong section. I think the bunnies by themselves are down here. Yes. Little frost bunnies. Very cute. So now we have them with some flowers. So now let's look at the new stuff we got. Oh. It's like pixelized. Very interesting. Strange texture for this. And it also seems bigger than the other moons. Let's compare it to this one. It is. Where's the clock? We'll compare it to the clock. That's a classic. Decently bigger than the clock, too. That's really big. And we also have this, Book of Life. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. The book is very 3D, which makes it strange how 2D that is. I'm trying to see... It looks like just a picture of a flower for that. And... Are there 5-star versions? Book of Life... Book of Life. Let's just look at the whole set real quick, and then we'll go to the other one. Is this like a quill? Interesting. It is very high up the arm, which is probably done to make it for posing to work better, because there's probably a lot of really bad poses if it was closer to the hand. Oh. In like a test tube. And these are in little like dewdrop vials. And they're very far away too. This is a very interesting Eureka. We have the one that's like a pot of plants. What does the picture look like for that one? That's a head. I'm looking in the wrong section. This. This is a very strange one too. It's low down, though, and is more of a backdrop than this. This is really far off to the side. This is a really interesting set. All 3 pieces are very strange design decisions, which are interesting. And we need to put the Moon Lotus on now. I do always mention that I struggle to use any Eureka because I prefer the outfits just being on their own most of the time. I tend to not... It's not Moonlit Ode, it's something else, right? Am I crazy? Here you are, Moon Lotus. Okay. I tend to prefer not using Eurekas, just because I feel like they take away from outfits. I've used feet ones like this a couple times. Let me actually hit save on this to see what it looks like when I walk with the feet one. Do they disappear? Oh. I broke the texture of the ground because I shouldn't have changed my Eureka here. Let me walk away from that. That's not good. Okay, they do disappear when you're walking, and they give a little glow. Some of the feet ones do that. The hand ones also. They become butterflies when you're walking. I wish that was a little more gradual for the disappear and the reappear. It's very, very fast appearing. A little slower disappearing, I feel. And the headpiece doesn't change. Now, I feel like Eureka changes when upgraded, but maybe I'm actually crazy. Maybe that's something some of them do. That's not the menu for this. You have to go into actual Eureka here. Where is the new headpiece? That's the most interesting to see if it changes. I will upgrade you. A yellow, I'll take it. It looks like it might get shinier? Was it dropping the petals like that before? Probably. There's a butterfly here. That might be new as well. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like sometimes they change, sometimes they don't. But overall, I don't know if I'll be able to use these for anything, but they are all very interesting. You also get little butterflies, it looks like, added on, that flew away just now. I can't tell if you got an extra additional wing piece. I can compare it if I find the other one in this menu. Where are you? Unupgraded is... here. Maybe it was just adding the butterflies. And just for fun, I'll upgrade this final one. I'll do the rest off camera. I'll level up the one we looked at earlier. That's the grass. I guess I'll do it on camera. We're already late enough into the episode here. Uh-oh. There's some of these in. Thank you. Oh, we got just more petals. Interesting. Went from 2 to 4. These have pretty nice upgrades, I think. And like I said, I'll do the other ones here. Upgrade you. Are you also... I have to put this to 4 stars. Are you also going to gain another? Is it this glow is new? I'm not sure anything changed. Maybe it's more glowy? I feel like it's more glowy. Like, when I spin, it's leaving these particles. I don't know if it was leaving them before. And now we have to check for the quill. I have no idea what this one would do. More glowy again, I think is what it is. Oh, it's actually writing now. I don't think it was doing that before. So it disappears, it writes, and then it reappears. Interesting. And finally the headpiece. Are we gonna get... So far the pattern was that they just glowed more. And the thing moved. Is it petals falling? Is that the new one? That's very pretty in blue. Yeah, maybe it's just petals falling. The pages of the book being blue is really interesting. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh. I think this one, getting the extra things here, I think out of all 6 we did, I think that's the biggest improvement between upgrade and unupgraded Eureka. The rest? I'm not sure. It's interesting. But I'm glad I checked those all on camera. I don't think the 4-star and 3-star stuff change at all. It's only 5 stars. So I don't think it's worth checking this. If I do upgrade it and then I find out it changed, I'll tell you. But I'm pretty sure those won't change. I think they are what they are. So let me take these all off real quick, and then we'll finally, not 30 minutes, maybe like 18 minutes after the episode actually ended, now I can end it for real. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.